Hi everyone, this is going to be how to use scientific notation. So why do we use scientific notation? Well, working with very large or very small numbers can be awkward. Since our number system is base 10, we can use powers of 10 to rewrite very large or very small numbers to make them easier to work with. Consider the numbers 4,000 and 0.004. Using place value, we can write 4,000 and 0.004. We know 4,000 means 4 times 1,000. And 0.004 means 4 times 1 over 1,000. So if we rewrite 1,000 as the power of 10 in exponential form, we can rewrite these numbers in these ways. So 4,000 equals 4 times 1,000, which is 4 times 10 to the third, and there's our scientific notation right there. And 0.004 equals 4 times 1 over 1,000, or 4 times 1 over 10 to the third. Using our negative exponent rules that we now know, this is 4 times 10 to the negative 3. So scientific notation. A number is expressed in scientific notation when it is of the form a, or number, times 10 to the n. A has to be greater than or equal to 1, and it has to be less than 10, so be careful of this. And n is an integer, which means a whole number, positive or negative, so no decimals in here. So let's look at how 4,000 became 4 times 10 to the third. So after 4, so create a number between 1 and 10. So here's the 4. Okay, and then how many zeros do we have after? 1, 2, 3. So that'd be 4 times 10 to the third. For 0.004, okay, make a number between 1 and 10. So that's the 4. Times 10 to the, now there's 1, 2, 3 zeros in front of it because that 4 needs to get to 1 left of the decimal point, so it needs to move 1, 2, 3 spaces to the left. So when you're moving a number to the left, it'll be a negative number. When you're moving a number to the right, it'll be a positive number. So here's the how-to. Let me trash that. So here's the how-to. Move the decimal point so that the first factor is greater than or equal to 1 but less than 10. Okay, so choose your number between 1 or 10. Count the number of decimal spaces that the decimal point was moved. So it's either going to move to the left or to the right. Write the number as a product with the power of 10. If the original number is greater than 1, the power of 10 will be 10 to the n. Between 0 and 1, the power will be 10 to the negative n, and check. So let's look at some examples. So write 37,000 in scientific notation. So in here we need to pick a number greater than 1 and less than 10, so that'll be 3 point. So we need that decimal trace travel to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces to the right. Okay, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces to the right, not 5. So 3.7 times 10 to the fourth, because we traveled to the right. Okay, 0.0052. Okay, well I'm going to make my number be 5.2, so that decimal point needs to go 1, 2, 3 spaces to the left, and because it's a left, that'll be a negative. So this will end up being 5.2 times 10 to the negative 3. So how to create. Okay, let's try 2 more with these guys. So 96,000. Okay, well I'm going to use 9.6, and now my decimal point needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. So because I went to the right, my number will be positive. So 9.6 times 10 to the fourth. Okay, for B, 7.8 will be my number. So my decimal point needs to go 1, 2, 3 to the left. So because we went to the left, we're negative. So my number will be 7.8 times 10, and we went 1, 2, 3 to the left. So because we went to the left, that'll be a negative 3 there. Where's my trash? There it is. Alright, let's scroll down now. So how do we undo scientific notation? Okay, well if we undo scientific notation, so for A, 6.2 times 10 to the third. So I take my 6.2, the exponent is a 3, So that decimal point is going to go then to the right, 1, 2, 3, because it's positive. So the number then would become 6,200. Okay. What about if your exponent is negative? So what does negative 8.9 times 10 to the negative 2 look like? Okay, well there's the decimal point. Negative 2, so I'm going left, 1, 2. Go left, 1, 2. That space we're going to fill in with a 0. So negative 8.9 times 10 to the negative 2 becomes negative 0.089. So this number is just, okay, move this decimal point 2 places to the left. This number says move the decimals 3 spaces to the right, and where blank spaces occur, put in zeros. So let's do some fun stuff. So now what if we want to multiply or divide these guys? So let's look at A. Okay, I want to multiply these two pieces together. Okay, well, my numbers were multiplied together, so negative 4 times 2, that'll be negative 8. And then 10 to the 5th times 10 to the negative 7, which looks like here. So product rule, these guys are going to add. 5 plus negative 7 is going to be negative 2. Okay, so I take my negative 8, decimal points right here on the right, 10 to the negative 2, so I'm going to the right, or sorry, I'm going to go to the left 2 spaces, so 1, 2, so that would be negative 0.08. Right, because that blank space is going to be a 0, and then the negative will be right out here. Okay, so that if we're multiplying. If we're multiplying, numbers go with numbers, tens go with tens. Okay, now what about dividing? Okay, same thing. Numbers go with numbers, tens go with tens. 9 divided by 3, 3 times 10. Dividing, we subtract, right? So 3 minus negative 2, so this will become plus plus, so this will end up being 3 times 10 to the 5th. So I take my 3, my decimal point is here, 10 to the 5th, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 300,000 is the number that we come up with here. And I think for us, that is it. So again, as always, if you have any questions, please just ask. But I hope you enjoy the video, and